So, Miss Fletcher died from gunshot wounds to the head, from a gunshot wound to the head, as well as blunt force, right? She was abducted September 2nd, 2022, right? During her morning jog. She had a routine of jogging. She was abducted, right? The time of abduction, that's real early, 4 a.m. Isn't it usually depending on the time, depending on seasons and all the rest? To be out jogging at 4 a.m., darkness, right? Light, right? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as an ID Go app. You might want to get those two things combined and make them into one. And I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. So 38-year-old Clolitha Henderson, let me just call him by his last name, Henderson, drove past Fletcher in an SUV while she did her morning jog. All took place near the University of Memphis in Tennessee. Right. Fletcher, her being the victim, Henderson chased Fletcher and then forced her into his SUV. 4 days later, her body was found, right? Body found. He has been charged, right, for disappearance and murder of Fletcher, right? This is not the first time that he did that. We kidnapping people, right? Habits of kidnapping people. In 2000, he kidnapped a known attorney, right? It's an attorney that many know, right? Prominent is the word, right? A Memphis attorney. Kidnapped her and spent 20 years in prison for that. He was 16 years old. Wow, he started young. Kidnapping an attorney? He was 16 years old and kidnapped a well-known attorney, right? At 16 years old. Habits of kidnap at young ages, right? At a young age. So Fletcher had a routine once again of running in the early morning hours. She'd run 8 miles as part of her routine before she was killed. Had family and friends that continued her run because she didn't get a chance to fully complete her run, right? So after death, right, how family and friends get involved, let's finish the run and let's complete the run, in which she didn't get a chance to complete 8 miles. That's a long run, 8 miles, right? I probably wouldn't even complete half a mile. Not even near 1 mile, right? But yeah, 8 miles, right? Wonder why she didn't run with anybody else. She probably didn't have anybody else to really run with, right? Running 8 miles by yourself when it's still dark outside, right? That could have led to kidnap or anything. That could have led to a possible rape. It led to something worse, but she could have been raped as well. Because to ever be on a routine run is to know people see you, right? They see you constantly. They even see your routine enough to, and that's what I question. The man, right, forcing her into the SUV, the gunshot wound to the head as well as a blunt force to the head, right? How often did he see her run? Because to know it was a routine, right? How people get raped, how people get killed. How often did that man see her run on her routine? Was that a random? Yeah. Did he randomly drive past her and see her running? Or was that just something that he seen her do, right? Set up and all the rest, right? Okay, I see her. I didn't seen her before. I'm sure he possibly seen her before. To ever see somebody just randomly out, right? And it's what the time frame or when she was running is to say, okay, well, I see her, right? Was that part of his morning routine? Driving past her, seeing her often, right? Motive for wanting to kill somebody that you see running, right? What's the motive for wanting to kill somebody? She was a Harris as well, right? Pertaining to billionaire, right? Granddaughter and all the rest. How you, yeah. Money and all the rest, right? She comes from family of money and all the rest. You would question, was there a hitman or anything like that? Was something involved to know? Yeah, she comes from money would have been the question, that law enforcement question, all that, right? But that routine of running, how often did the man that killed her see her run, right? Right. Was there any ratio? Because even to know that she was white and he was black, where whites would have been mad, and I'm sure they are, right, over her murder because he was black and she was white? Was it racially motivated? Why would some random man just randomly kill her while seeing her on her run, right? She was white, he was black. Yes, I'm able to question that sort of thing. Why? What was the motive, right? If you're not raping and all the rest, why, right? Because even, once again, even whites will question that. Was that racially motivated? There's some motive or something. Did he just randomly kill her? Was he mentally ill? What was the issue? Something motivated the man to, yes, force her into the vehicle and then end up killing her and then leaving her body somewhere. Or was he just a serial killer or something? Was he just some random killer, right? It goes back to the kidnapping pertaining to his age at 16 years old. Why did he start kidnapping people at 16 years old? 16 years old, habit of kidnapping at 16 years old, right? You're kidnapping people at 16 years old, right? That attorney he kidnapped. To ever kidnap an attorney, right? Serve 20 years for kidnapping an attorney. How does that connect to this, right? How does that connect to this kidnapping that occurred in 2022? Kidnapped the attorney, right? But then kidnapped somebody on the run, right? That's to say, possibly he could have abducted more people, right? Would anybody question that? If you abduct somebody and then say, serve 20 years and then you come out, did he kidnap anybody else beside this young lady that he killed, right? Did he kidnap and kill anybody else, right? Anybody? Yeah. Would question that. Smart people would. So we're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. 16 years old, right? What 16-year-old in history, going back in history, how many 16-year-olds have kidnapped grown women, and especially well-known attorneys? Oh, wait a minute, because to ever kidnap an attorney will be to ask why. Was it anything pertaining to his case or anything? Kidnapping an attorney. Did it involve somebody that he knew or something, kidnapping an attorney? Because that points to law attorney. Kidnapping an attorney that was well known, right? He probably didn't like the attorney. Kidnap a well-known attorney, right? But what's the motive to kidnap a well-known attorney? Questions, right? So, dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. May you enjoy your day. I will, in fact, enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now. 1.